What's up, Weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here, and they say you can tell a lot about a man by his favorite auto parts store. You tell me where you stop to buy brake clean, and I'll tell you whether your daily is fuel injected or carbureted. What flavor little trees are hanging from your rear view mirror, and whether you call your dad sir or not. And how many times you've been to county on a 3rd-degree misdemeanor, or how many times you will be. In no particular order, we're gonna start with Advance Auto Parts, the fresh white Nikes of parts stores.
You will ride eternal, shiny and chrome.
If you've ever wondered where that ethnically ambiguous dude with the Dodge Ram, you know the one I'm talking about, the guy who barely speaks English but has 5 American flags and 36 different types of stick-on hood scoops, louvers, and chrome accessories plastered all over his truck, you know where that guy shops? Yeah, it's Advance Auto Parts. Advance Auto Parts. They will hire 16-year-old kids to work there for slave wages. They will not cut you off when you've bought your 10th roll of chrome press-on door molding trim. As you're checking out with it though, they will point you to the light up LED valve stem caps. Guys who shop at Advance Auto Parts are the kind of dudes who put built not bought stickers on their Toyota BRZ that still has 2 years left on the factory warranty. Don't get me wrong, you can get actual auto parts at Advance Auto Parts, but if they could get away with branding their spark plugs and alternators with Tweety Bird and Baby Yoda, you're damn straight they would. And you know what? They probably sell pretty damn well at that.
Who run Barter Town?
And going over to the heart of darkness. If you want a one-stop shop for a part that's been returned twice before, a plate full of barbecue, a 1/4 ounce of just about anything, and a gaping stab wound, then by golly, Discount Auto Parts is the place for you. The inside of Discount Auto Parts exists firmly in the uncanny valley. The air in there is very still. It smells like the secrets underneath the ashtray of a 1976 Malibu. All the boxes on the shelves feel slightly damp and mildewy to the touch. The fluorescent lights flicker, the linoleum is scuffed and broken, and there always seems to be something slithering just at the edges of the darkness. The man behind the counter has a date that means something to you tattooed underneath his left eye, and the name of your childhood pet tattooed across his neck. And you can tell at one glance into his soulless eyes that he knows nothing and everything. Outside the barred and nicotine-yellowed windows of a Discount Auto Parts, the asphalt of the parking lot looks like it was carpet bombed. And what parts of it aren't destroyed is coated with a highly flammable miasma of gasoline, oil, and old cigarette butts. Clutching what you came for, wondering if it was worth the risk. Once you break free from the inside, you'll have to fight your way past zombies begging for change, feral dogs fighting for scraps of meat, wastelander turf wars, potholes so deep they go all the way through to the other side. Guys who shop at Discount are not to be trifled with. You can tell who they are. They got that 1,000-yard stare and twitchy hands. The men, and we'll call them that, for they are truly men who shop at Discount Auto Parts, have seen things that they wish they could forget. In short, Discount Auto Parts is a bad place to buy parts for your car or motorcycle, but a great place to buy drugs. So I don't know if this is going to make sense or not, but somehow O'Reilly's Auto Parts is the white Oakleys of auto parts stores. It's so far the opposite of Advance Auto Parts that it's gone around completely to the other side, and they're nuzzling butts. Instead of stick-on fake hood scoops, they've got bullet-shaped truck antennas. Nowhere near the selection of new car smell air fresheners, but they more than make up with it with a wide variety of Punisher skull stickers. And instead of Baby Yoda, well, actually, they still have Baby Yoda, but over at O'Reilly's, Baby Yoda, for some reason, is backing the blue and very concerned about your Second Amendment rights. Dudes who shop at O'Reilly's drive white F-Series trucks, to match the Oakleys. They mow their lawn on Sundays, grill up a few dogs with the neighbors while they watch the game. They smile and nod at their stupid fat cow of a wife, and they wonder why their son Branson would rather open up packs of playing cards with little gay animals on them instead of playing catch with the old man. The men who shop at O'Reilly's, they wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning. They eat cheesecake straight out of the refrigerator in their boxer briefs. They pick up their grandpa's old service revolver and stare at it long and hard with blueberry cheesecake on their breath, and they whisper into the night, "This time, I'm really gonna do it." Come Monday morning, they're rolling on into work right on time, ready to do it all over again. I will say this about O'Reilly's, just like a personal aside, they're always, out of all the auto parts stores, there always seems to be one dude at O'Reilly's who really knows his shit, like really is on top of it, like to an alarming degree. Like, why are you working at O'Reilly's instead of somewhere else? Why do you know so much? What kind of priors do you got, man? What kind of list are you on? I don't know. It can't be just me. You don't have to back me up on this one. There's always one very knowledgeable, very, very sus guy at O'Reilly's.
It is the 41st millennium. Forget the power of technology and science, for so much has been forgotten, never to be relearned.
Napa Auto Parts. Now, here is a place that could not give a damn whether you live or die. I swear to God, the showroom, like where you shop the aisles, the showroom of Napa only exists as a way to profile people. Nothing on the shelf of the showroom of Napa Auto Parts looks like it's been updated since Reagan was president. All the plastic blisters on the packages are just like yellowed and crumbling. The edges on the cardboard are curling over. You can tell this stuff is just like covered in dust. It has not been touched. And there never seems to be any more than one of any item on the shelf. But of course, if you're walking through the aisles and looking on the shelves of a Napa Auto Parts, you have already been written the hell off by whoever's behind the counter. Trying to order a part from Napa without a corporate account, it's kind of like going to a dominatrix. You're gonna pay twice as much for the same shitty part, except, in the bargain, you'll also get treated like dirt. I don't know how there's always 37 dudes in Napa who all seem to be doing something, bustling, going in the back, going in and out. Like, they're everywhere. But every single one of those 37 dudes has a phone call or a task that is just like achingly more important than the spark plugs that I need right now. People who shop at Napa either operate an independent service station or lube franchise, or they have a highly developed masochism kink. Stepping into Napa just for some reason feels like stepping into what the stockroom looked like in Wolf of Wall Street. Like, they still have fax machines. The large sheafs of paper are printing out everywhere with mysterious symbols on them. For some reason, your receipt comes on a piece of paper this freaking wide with 3 different copies. I'm pretty sure Napa will still take orders via telegram and Morse code. I don't know why, but for some reason, the entire automotive cottage industry, everywhere from independent service stations to lube franchises, small dealerships, everything like that, they just said at some point they decided that Napa was the way to go. That was it. And that time was around 1978. And ever since then, Napa has been like, we are not changing for anybody. I'll say it again. Napa does not care if you live or die.
Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for in the grim, dark future, there is only war.
If you use Walmart as an auto parts store, it's only because you're planning on stealing whatever you need instead of actually paying for it. Yeah, their selection sucks, and sure, the shelves look like they were restocked by a dyslexic baboon, but the discounts that Wally World's got, ooh, for the man looking for a real bargain.
We're the sticky bandits.
They're unbeatable. Only half the time when you get your liberated goods back home, you find out that somebody else already opened up the box in the store and stole half of what you need out of it.
This case is supposed to be full.
Walmart. It's the only place in the world where even thieves can get ripped off.
Will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
All right, I'm gonna say it right now. There is only two types of dudes who shop at the dealership for parts. Guys who know nothing and guys who know everything. And they both pay double. Guys who know nothing, they get taxed for it, man. You got a Harley Davidson, you don't know much about bikes or working on them, and you need a part, and you look up and, I don't know, the sign says Harley Davidson, so I'll go in there to get my part. Makes sense, right? You're gonna pay for that. Honestly, I can't blame the dealer for fleecing them. Like I said, it's more of a rite of passage than anything. The other type of dude who shops at the dealership is the dude who just gets off on lording it over the new hire that they stuck on parts. This dude has the parts fiche fucking memorized. And yeah, he's not a mechanic, you know, he might own a small chain of plumbing franchises, but you listen up here, you snot-nosed kid. I've been riding Harley Davidsons since the best part of you dribbled down your mama's leg. I could do your job with my eyes closed and my hands tied behind my back. Now I said type in M4A TTY76. Just type it in, the part will come up. I swear Harley Davidson and other dealerships keep clueless parts guys around specifically for the express purpose of letting this phenotype of dude come in and just scream at them. And I gotta imagine it probably feels pretty good if you're that guy. Not so much if you're the parts guy. For them, I guess it's worth paying a premium for. It's all about the dealership experience after all.
Where's your God now? Please save you. Where's your God?
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Dudes who order parts from Amazon are just ready to risk it all. Zero fucks given. Dubious metallurgy, child labor, Geneva Convention violations, sloppy tolerances. Just send it, all right? It ain't nothing but a numbers game, baby, because when it comes to throwing parts at a problem you refuse to diagnose, the boys who order from Amazon are switching to full automatic. Amazon next day delivery for motorcycle and car parts is like a crossing your fingers instead of wearing a rubber. You have got no idea where that thing has been, what it's been through, and what kind of crust is growing around the edges. But by God, you're gonna cram it in there and make it fit no matter what. Dudes who order Amazon parts are the kind of guy who will put a $2 quart of oil into a $20,000 motorcycle, need $5,000 worth of repairs, and somehow still think that they got a bargain. And how do I know about that man? Well, of course I know him. He's me. So which one are you? Where on the alignment chart of auto parts stores do you fall? Are you the rigid lawful good of Napa Auto Parts or the roiling chaotic evil of Amazon next day delivery? Let me know down below how accurate I was, and I don't need to encourage the people who are going to tell me how inaccurate I was. They're already furiously typing about how much I suck and got it wrong. That's all right. Let me know. I'll read those comments too. And for those of you that are new here, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and for everybody who's returning, share this with your favorite or your least favorite auto parts store employee. Every little bit helps out the channel, and I appreciate the heck out of you guys who support the videos. And it's not just for me, because we are giving away that amazing, absolutely beautiful, one-of-a-kind green trailer back there. Actually, well, in the hopes that there are people here who are new to the channel and don't know the lore of the trailer, what we're actually giving away is that brand new Goldwing right there, donated to Forgotten Angels by the one and only David Tyler. For those of you guys who don't know, Forgotten Angels is a foundation that benefits young men and women who have aged out of the foster care system. These are kids here in America who never even got a chance to fail, let alone a chance to succeed. Most of them on their 18th birthday were shoved out onto the street, made homeless by bad acting foster care parents who just treated them like a paycheck. This is after being put through abuses that would curl your toes, things that I couldn't even possibly imagine. The kind of thing you could only expect to see in a discount auto parts parking lot. All jokes aside, this is no joking matter. These kids have been through hell. I can't imagine what it's like to start out like that at 18 years old with nothing to your name, homeless, no driver's license, no education, no hope, no future. That's where all of you guys and Forgotten Forgotten Angels comes in, and that motorcycle back there. 100% of the proceeds from the raffle of this motorcycle will go directly to Forgotten Angels and their fight to help stop the system of abuse in the foster care system. Raffle tickets for that brand new Goldwing and that amazing trailer back there are $25 a piece on Raffle Creator, but just a reminder, that's not the only way to grab a raffle ticket. If you have signed up for the beta testing for Orion AI, which is Kayla Astor's, aka Dragon Bot's, multi-year long project that is now coming to fruition and being brought into a reality by all of you guys out there. If you're signed up for that, it's $9 a month, and every month that you're signed up for Orion, you will get a free raffle ticket into whatever raffle we're running, which right now happens to be the Goldwing. Got a link to some unlisted videos down below that explain more about what Orion is. I encourage you to go check it out. It's a great way to grab a raffle ticket, help out charity, and help build a future that's safer for everybody when it comes to a lot of scary stuff that we're dealing with online. Check out those links down below. As of recording this, David and Cindy are fighting in court to keep a young man out of jail who was put out onto the street by his foster care parents at 18, homeless, ended up doing a crime, which is not that crazy to think of when you've got absolutely nobody telling you what to do and you're on the street homeless. And since he doesn't have a home, he has no option of house arrest. So this is a young man who's just started his life by being made homeless by the people who are supposed to take care of him, and now he's facing 6 months to a year in prison because he can't go on any sort of monitored house arrest because there's no house to go to. That's the kind of young men and women that your dollars are helping. Kids who would otherwise fall through the cracks and become another statistic, become another drug-addicted fentanyl zombie on the streets. What Forgotten Angels is trying to do is take these young men and women and turn them into productive members of society, because guess what? Nobody else is gonna do it. But we are doing it together. This is something that's never left the channel. It's never broken free of this. So every once in a while, I like to make a video like this that reaches outside of my regular audience, even though I know you guys will enjoy it. So like I said, share this video. Let's spread the word about Forgotten Angels and, I don't know, probably piss off some different fans of auto parts stores and people who work there. Regardless, I appreciate you guys sticking around for this one, and till next time, y'all, keep it weird.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry. Shade tree, army, shade tree, army, armies of the night, evil taking flight. Shade tree, army, shade tree, army, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, panic spreading far and wide. Can the world oppose the deadliest of foes? Shade tree, army, shade tree, army, who will risk it all to end the evil call of shade tree, army, shade tree, army. They never give up, they never say die, walking tall with banners high. Shade Tree Army, a ruthless gang of scum, villains, freaks, and bikers determined to rule the world.